Your global entry is about to expire, and you just heard the renewal line is backed up for months, so now you're worried. Will you lose the fast lane you've come to rely on? Will you get bumped back into the regular customs line? Or lose your TSA PreCheck right before a big trip? Here's the good news. If you renew the right way, your benefits can keep working while your renewal is pending. That's true even if the card itself expires first. And you're far from alone. Renewals are backed up right now, so the smart move is to start early and start correctly. In the next few minutes, we'll show you exactly how to renew. You'll see how the interview works, and the one move that protects your benefits while you wait. Right now, a seasonal surge in applications has global entry processing backed up. Demand is high, and renewals are taking longer than usual. Get the timing wrong, and the stakes are real. Let your membership fully lapse, and you lose the global entry kiosk. You also lose the TSA PreCheck that comes with it, but get the timing right, and none of that happens. The trick is when and how you file, so let's make sure you're set up to renew. You'll need access to your Trusted Traveler Program's account. These days, you log in through login.gov. If you enrolled years ago, your old account may need to be linked to login.gov first, so check that before you do anything else. You can begin your renewal up to 1 year before your membership expires. Given the backlog, there's every reason not to wait. Have your current, valid passport ready. Make sure your passport details are up to date in your account. Here's one important exception. If you've legally changed your name, you can't fix that online. You'll need to visit an enrollment center before you can renew. There's also a renewal fee, and we'll break down the exact cost in a moment. Now here's how the renewal works. You start online. There's no mail-in form. Everything begins on the official Trusted Traveler Program's website. Log into your account and go to your dashboard. You'll see your global entry membership listed with a Renew button next to it. Select it. From there, move through each section. Confirm your details and update anything that's changed. Answer the eligibility questions, then submit. After you submit, your application goes through vetting. Sometimes a renewal is approved without an interview. Other times, an interview is required. The vetting center makes that call, so don't read anything into it if you're asked to come in. If an interview is required, you'll get conditional approval. Then you'll get an invitation to schedule one. You have a few options. You can book an appointment at an enrollment center. At participating airports, you can use enrollment on arrival. That's where an officer interviews you when you land from an international trip. You can also use enrollment on departure, before an international flight. And if you're eligible, you can do a remote interview from home by video. Here's one thing to watch. Once you're conditionally approved, you have 730 days to complete your interview. Miss that window and your application is canceled, with no refund. Now let's talk about timing and cost. The renewal fee is $120 for adults. It covers another 5 years. It's non-refundable, so make sure your information is right before you pay. Here's a money saver for families. Children under 18 renew for free. That's as long as a parent or guardian is a member or is applying at the same time. Now timing. CBP currently says global entry is taking about 6 to 8 months to process. It can run longer if your case needs extra review. And here's the part that takes the pressure off. If you file before your membership expires, your benefits can keep working while you wait. That continues for up to 24 months past the expiration date. So the date printed on your card is not a cliff. As long as you filed on time, you're covered during that window. Now here's where most people go wrong. The biggest mistake is waiting too long to start. If you wait until after it's expired, you don't get that automatic extension. So your benefits can lapse while you wait. File before your expiration date every time. Second, don't count on a reminder. Many members assume an email will tell them when it's time. Then they find out their membership already lapsed. Check your own expiration date and put it on your calendar. Third, use the Renew button on your existing account. Don't start a brand new application by mistake. Renewing keeps everything tied to your current membership. Fourth, don't panic when your card's printed expiration date passes while you're still waiting. If you filed on time, your benefits keep working during the grace window. Check your dashboard for your status instead of assuming the worst. Finally, remember that every traveler needs their own membership under their own account. If your child's global entry is expiring too, theirs has to be renewed separately on their own login. So here's your one move today. Log into your Trusted Traveler Program's account, check your expiration date, and start your renewal now, well before it lapses. That single step protects your benefits and gets you ahead of the backlog. We've put together a free step-by-step guide on everything we covered today. You can download it at govclarity.net. It's completely free, no email required. The link is also in the description below.
Thank you for watching GovClarity. Remember, you can find our complete guide and all official links in the More section. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Remember to hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. We're here to make government procedures easier for you every step of the way.